I don't blame y'all for shopping online, and I'm not talking about shopping for food. I'm not talking about shopping for food and or material items. I'm talking about shopping for love out here in these streets. I do understand that we is in a day and age that it is easier to search for people, swipe right, swipe left, and all that stuff with different dating apps. I do get it. I really do get it because you can find a bad bitch that you would have not found in like the store, because y'all just can't come across each other. But you will find a bad bitch online. Mm-hmm. Swipe right, let a baby know I'm interested, and hey, look at me, I'm handsome too. Are you interested in me too? And hopefully that person will swipe right with you also. But okay, we have a Chicago man who is suing. We have a Chicago man who is suing the website. Are we dating the same guy? I didn't know that that's a website. I'm guessing that I just said it right. Are we dating the same guy? He's suing because of what's being wrote about him in the reviews. It's making him look bad. And he like, you know what? I'm finna sue. Let's see what they talking about.
A Chicago man is suing dozens of women for $75 million after they wrote negative reviews about him on a dating Facebook page called Are We Dating the Same Guy?
Wait a minute. He's suing dozens of women. Oh, I thought that he was suing the sites. He's suing them babies. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me back it up a smidgen. Okay.
A Chicago man is suing dozens of women for $75 million after they wrote negative reviews about him on a dating Facebook page called Are We Dating the Same Guy? The post allegedly describes him as clingy. He claims that his reputation has been harmed.
Why is the player on Are We Dating the Same Guy looking for Monkey? I don't know, but hell, well, obviously you can find Monkey on the site because it is Monkey on the site. I'm just saying, are we dating the same guy? Why in the hell would you be on that app though? Wouldn't that be like a woman's app? So they can, talk about, are we dating the same guy?
So does he have a legitimate case?
Oh, I just confused every doggone thing. I just confused every doggone thing. He's not on the app looking for people. The women is posting him on the app saying there's something wrong with him. Got it. Go ahead.
Attorney Karen Conti is joining us now to weigh in on this.
Got it.
Good morning to you, Karen. Thanks for joining us.
You say that's an app to expose people. Yes, it is.
Good morning.
Yes, it is.
So interesting topic in a day of social media. It could have far-reaching effects depending on how far this goes. So does he have a legitimate case here?
I don't think he does. And the law really protects free speech. The law makes it very difficult for people to sue for defamation. And the defamation would have to be a statement of fact that is false, malicious, and harms a person's reputation. And when you call someone a psycho, you call someone clingy, that's really an opinion. It's not a statement of fact. And, some of the other allegations in there are really not defamatory in nature. He ghosted me. Well, maybe he had a good reason to ghost you. That's just not defamation. Invasion of privacy, again, that's very difficult to prove. Do we even have an expectation of privacy in this society when everything's online? We've got cameras everywhere. So these are very difficult. And my guess is a lot of this, if not all of it, is going to be dismissed before trial.
Okay, that's so interesting because, everybody goes on social media and posts everything now. Like, people are not hiding anything. So he is now saying that he wants to file against Facebook and Meta for allowing these posts to actually appear. Any actual justice there for him?
That's probably the weakest argument. And why is that? There's a Communications Decency Act. We've all heard about that act. It's a federal law that says social media is basically immune from defamation because it's a billboard. It's posting other people's statements. And they are exempt from these types of lawsuits specifically. So
if you can't, basically we can't hold the sites responsible. We can't hold the sites responsible. Well, if you can't hold the sites responsible, why have like the government have been trying to shut down sites like TikTok if we can't hold the sites responsible, because the sites is like a billboard, huh?
My guess is that's going to be dismissed right out of the box.
Okay, so he filed in federal court. So he had to pay an attorney to do this, right? You have to wonder maybe what was his motivation if an attorney was involved and somebody actually thinks he might have a case.
Well, the lawyer has said that he wants to make this into a class action. I don't see that at all. Frankly, when people come to me and they ask me to bring these types of lawsuits for defamation, I have to tell them, listen, I didn't know who Mr. D'Ambrosio was, but now I know who he is. And if I were in the dating realm, would I date him knowing that 27 women said terrible things about him?
Right.
So my point is that by bringing this lawsuit, he has made it nationally known that all these women are saying terrible things about him. I think this may have done worse harm to his reputation than if he had just let it go.
Okay.
So
If he had just let it go. If he had just let it go. She may have a point. She may have a point, but you know what'd be funny? Is when a woman make a claim like this, they would never tell her to just let it go. If the roles was reversed, they would not be trying to tell a woman to just let it go. They would not do that. Nope.
that's the problem.
Okay, so let's talk about this then in general. What risk do people pose when posting anything negative about other people, whether it's against people you date, restaurants, or businesses? Because we've heard about some restaurant critiques that people have filed lawsuits of the restaurants against. What do we need to know about this?
Well, I always say, press pause before you do it. Wait, is it really worth being sued to vent because you had a bad hamburger somewhere? Really, I mean, generally speaking, you probably won't be sued if you post on Yelp that you had a bad hotel room. But why take the chance? Vent to somebody else. If someone gets angry and has a lawyer bring this lawsuit, you could be shelling out $50,000 to $150,000 to defend it. So, again, speak your piece, but you might want to wait until you calm down before you take that action.
Great.
So basically what you just told y'all, watch your mouth. Because you can get sued. That person, they may not win, but it'll cost you money to defend yourself.
Advice for free. Thank you so much, Karen Conchi.
She gave some really, really good advice right there. To the player who is trying to sue, I say just keep doing what you're doing, pimp. Keep doing what you're doing. The hoes out here, they talking bad about you. They talking bad about you and they don't even know about you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some know about you, but not all, not all, not all. He's suing over a dozen. Over a dozen women, and they calling him clingy. So, player, you got to stop being clingy, because of if they all saying it, then maybe it's something to it. Maybe it's something to it. They can all be lying, but maybe it's something to it. Rethink, refocus on you, and see where the problem is. But that ain't if you got the paper, just keep the lawsuit going. I would love to see if he was to actually win this lawsuit. This would be the funniest shit ever. I promise you it will. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you.